What are you gonna do when you have nothing and no one, and you've been completely abandoned by everyone and everything, maybe to the point where you've even abandoned yourself? What do you do in situations like that? The only thing you really can do is to look inside, right? And I've been fortunate enough to have been forced to do that just based on the stuff that I've been through, right? And to be honest with you, I don't know if I ever would have looked inside if I didn't suffer the way I had to, the way I have. And even if someone did tell me to look inside, I don't think I ever would have looked hard enough for long enough to really find what it is that I need to find within. And so I think that's a good point to make about like your suffering and your pain, all that stuff you're going through that you don't like, that's uncomfortable, that hurts, that you would say sucks. It's it's maybe not a bad thing, and maybe it's a gift. Maybe it's the greatest gift you could ever be given. And maybe you're just not aware enough to see it because there's no light there and you're surrounded by darkness. But it's only when you come out of that, if you come out of that, that you can see the blessing and the miracle that was really bestowed upon you. And again, like I don't think I ever would have looked inside long enough, deep enough, or hard enough to find that if I didn't suffer so much, and I'm so grateful for that. But when I was going through that suffering, I wasn't. I quite literally was waging war with God, a God that I didn't even really believe in at the time, but I was waging war with him. To now coming out of the monastery and being so incredibly grateful for my suffering, being so incredibly grateful for every struggle that I still go through today. It's not like I don't still struggle, I do. And so the reason why I'm saying this is because you need to be grateful for everything, not just the good stuff. You have to be grateful for the not so good stuff too, for the pain, for the suffering, okay, for the struggles. You have to be grateful for all of it. And gratitude is a doorway. It's a doorway in. Extreme states of gratitude. And so, and being grateful isn't just writing affirmations. It's actually being and feeling grateful inside. Okay? So, I'd encourage you to even if you're struggling, to express some sort of gratitude, to try and see the blessing in it. Even if it's immense pain, man, like, even if it's that, see the gift, see the blessing. Because when you start to have eyes like that, when you start to perceive in that sort of way, you'll start to see God in more aspects. You'll start to see miracles in more aspects. You'll start to see the blessings in absolutely everything. And you'll start to see that, maybe this isn't all by chance. Maybe this isn't just happening. Maybe there's a plan. You know. I love you guys.